Hello, this is Richard at ADIsite.co.uk, and I'd like to introduce you to some of the features of your own ADI site. I've made sure that ADI sites are configurable so that you can keep the content fresh, so that new visitors and your existing clients find something of interest on the site. And especially with new visitors, they're more likely to contact you about booking driving lessons. There's lots of different areas on the page that you can configure yourself, and you can add things and take things out and change things pretty much as you want. We've got a headline area here with the name of your site, or a title area. You can have your own logo here if you want. There's a menu area. There's some add-on blocks both at the top and down to the side of the page, and then the main content. And if we go down to the bottom of the page, there's of course a copyright notice, and you can put anything else you want in that area, or indeed any of these areas. If we scroll back up to the top again, you can have main menu items like the area that you work in with a map to show people where you work. You can have your price list. You can put anything you want here. This is just an example. Testimonials. The way that testimonials work is that when visitors to your site go to a page, they'll get a random testimonial here, the first few lines, and then when they click on the page itself, they get a full list of all the testimonials that you've received from your clients. There's a Hall of Fame area. It's probably a good idea to put in names of people that have passed their tests, but it's entirely up to you whether you include this in your site. We've got a gallery of, usually this would be either things like pictures of your car or pictures of students when they pass their test. And of course when you click on the pictures you get the bigger view, and it's like a little slideshow if you want it. And when you click anywhere outside the window you go back to the original view. We also have a show and tell page. You can add to this, you can make it more detailed, you can add photos, anything you like. There's a news page, and this links to the home page again. This news link here gives you all of the news items, but if you go to the home page you can see you get the last 3 or 4 news items will be listed here in descending order of their date. So there's always something new here, and people can click on it to find out the latest news. Just to show you how easy it is to add content to the page, I'm going to add a news item, and to do that I'm going to pause while I log into the site. Details of how to log into your own site are on another video, so I'm just going to pause a moment. I've just logged into the site, and then you'll notice that I'm the user called Fred, who's the owner of XYZ Driving School, and I can add content, change add-on blocks, change menu items, but what we're going to do now is add a news item. So if we go to this link, add content, and click, you get the different types of content that you can add, and we're going to add a news item. And it's really easy to add an item to this. You just fill in the title, and then using this sort of word processor type area you add what you want, text and pictures. I'm just going to pause again while I type in some stuff here. You don't really want to see my slow typing. So you can see I've filled in this with the title and the text. I just cut and pasted this from the BBC site just as an example. I doubt very much that you'll put every football result of your team on your website, but it's just an example. You can of course format the text. You can make things, just for example, you can make text bold or larger text. You can format it any way you want really. But let's just go down and save this and see what happens. So it tells us that the Saints win again content has been created, and if we go to the home page you'll notice that this news add-on block here has been updated, so it says Saints win again, and if you click on more you see that's been added to the top of the list of news items. And most of these news items will be relevant to your learners, or maybe to changes to the to tests and things like that. Well, I hope that's of interest to you. That's just a very quick run through of some of the features that you can find on an ADIsite. There are other videos to tell you in much more detail how to do the individual tasks that you might want to do, and they're all as simple as you've just seen here. So I thank you very much for watching and say cheerio.